be playing, fool. Like, be sitting on here trying to troll and on Bloods. If you go talk, speak facts. Nigga, on Bloods, I went out for some shit that ain't even had nothing to do with me. On JS, what you talking about? That's why the bail was $150,000. This nigga's down for human trafficking right now. They bail is $1 million. They bail is 1.5 million, $2 million, 150,000. They ain't had nothing on me. I got a paid lawyer. It ain't had nothing to do with me on Peace Stone. You think you talking to me? Yeah, go.
See, because 100 to 10% of 100,000 is what, like 10 bins. So he's saying it couldn't have been that much of a charge that was gonna let him out. But I don't know. I ain't seen nothing about human trafficking in the charges that bruh had in the video, so I don't know.
Look at them other charges, the possession of a firearm and all them other charges. That's me. That's me. What you talking about? If you gonna speak facts, blood, speak it right. Don't speak it wrong. Talk about, oh, this dude caught two at the same time. No, nigga. On Bloods, I only went down for human trafficking once. On Bloods, and this is down for human trafficking. They bails is not 150,000. And better yet, but that on Bloods, nigga, I've been with for 4 years. They'll just tell you, bro. On the set, nigga. I'm talking about. I don't know if from a can of paint. I don't know if from a can of paint, nigga. From a can of paint. Yeah, and I went to jail for it.
You say you been with her 4 years. Well, how old was she 4 years ago? How old is she now? Yeah, bro. So that video ain't aged well, right? He ain't been picked up again, along with 11 other people for the same shit, bro. Underage, minor, this, that, and the third. Like, what's going on, bro?
Alleged gang members are in federal custody in what law enforcement is calling a major takedown of a vicious sex trafficking ring.
Investigators say the suspects used social media and music videos to recruit young women and children, targeting runaways and kids in foster care. KTLA's Lindsay Pena live in Westwood with more on the story. Lindsay.
Yeah, Sharon, Micah, 5 of those defendants were already in court this afternoon, pleading not guilty to the charges against them. Earlier, when we spoke to the U.S. attorney here at the federal building in Westwood, he said when they served the arrest warrants this morning, they discovered 4 sex trafficking victims, one of them a minor. These are photos of some of the 11 alleged members or associates of the South Los Angeles-based Hoover Street gang who are now in federal custody on a long list of charges that include racketeering, sex trafficking, drug and firearms-related crimes, and money laundering. Sky 5 was overhead as...
Bruh, so somebody had a minor with him when they pulled up for the little raid, and right? It's gonna be hard for him to beat them charges.
Arrests were being made at a motel early Wednesday morning.
They were branding these young women, they were raping them, they were abusing them, they were drugging them, just horrific acts.
U.S. Attorney Bill Isaley saying many times the gang recruited victims through social media.
This Hoover gang, they portray a lifestyle of wealth, of power, of violence, and they use that to actually lure women into that lifestyle. They think it's going to be glamorous.
A 31-count indictment details the years-long case against the defendants who allegedly operated in the Figueroa corridor. No.
Hold on, bro. You heard that? The years-long investigation. Nigga, yeah, bro. It'd be crazy, right? Motherfucker be thinking they operating with impunity or immunity, whatever they want to call it, nigga. Niggas be on your bumper, right? Then you run around here like trying to act like the ism and you exploiting and taking advantage of who got peculiar circumstances, bro. This shit crazy.
Known as a human trafficking hotbed.
The lead defendant is a woman. She goes by Lady Duck, and she was out there recruiting these young women, children as young as 14 years old, into sex trafficking and really selling other humans. It's the worst kind of crime out there.
According to the indictment, at one point, a 14-year-old girl was trafficked for at least 3 days in a row at a South LA motel. The U.S. attorney says the case against the gang members is a strong...
This came from the foster system.
Oh, man, bruh, what you was out there doing, bruh? That what you out... bruh, yeah, this shit ain't good, fool.
Preying on people who are vulnerable, who don't have maybe families, who are runaways, and so we try to get them services and try to help them.
The U.S. Attorney's Office says trial is scheduled for October 7th for some of these defendants, and while most of them are in custody, one is still outstanding, a man named Brian Israel. If all of these defendants are convicted on the charges against them, they face 15 years in prison, and some of them could be facing life sentences. That's the latest from Westwood. Lindsay Pena, KTLA 5 News. Share Micah, back to you.
Lindsay, thank
Bro, the music must not be paying off, or like, you know what I'm talking about? Because they got you in a lot of the videos, nigga. You finna take the brunt of it. You and Doug, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? It's crazy, bro. Hurting people in the pursuit of happiness. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy, bro. Yeah, you know, you ain't gotta argue with us no more, bro. You gotta argue with them. You know what I'm talking about? It's just tragic, like, keep it lit, though.
A disturbing sex trafficking bust. Several suspected gang members arrested, accused of forcing young girls into prostitution. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for being with us. You're watching LA Live News Tonight. I'm Marla Tejas.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Christine Devine. Federal prosecutors here in LA say this is the first major takedown of a sex trafficking operation on that infamous Figueroa Street.
Fox 11's Chelsea Edwards spoke to the acting top prosecutor in our area about this bust, and she's live in Westwood tonight. Chelsea?
Yeah, well, this was a big bust. We're talking 11 alleged gang members, including 6 leaders of the Hoover Criminal Street Gang, now indicted on these really disturbing charges. Take a look at some video. These are images that were mentioned in the indictment, things that they posted to social media. Prosecutors say the gang recruited girls as young as 14 years old, many of them runaways or kids from the foster care system. Federal officials say those victims were regularly raped and drugged, all while being forced into
P4, bro. They got you in a lot of the pictures. You know what I'm talking about? They might as well try to act like you the ringleader, bro. I seen Lady Duck once. Bro, you was in 2 videos, bro. Another video, you know what I'm talking about? Shit,
prostitution. The alleged ringleader, a 25-year-old woman named Amaya Armstead, who goes by Lady Duck. Prosecutors say she and her co-defendants acted as pimps, using social media to recruit vulnerable teens and young adults, then controlling them through violence, drugs, and intimidation. According to the indictment, victims who disobeyed were assaulted, humiliated, they were denied food or drugs, and in some cases, branded with tattoos of their traffickers' street names.
I mean, these guys were prolific. They were the ones recruiting these young women and children. They're ones out there selling them. They were out there enforcing by beating up these women and drugging them and raping them. And so today we're getting the worst of the worst people off the street, and there should be an impact on the community very quickly.
Federal prosecutors say the group controlled sex trafficking along a 3.5-mile section of Figueroa Street in South LA, known as the Figueroa Corridor, and they've been in control from February of 2021 until now. Tonight, we sat down with Lori.
See, they be talking about chase the bag, chase the bag, chase the bag, right? This the results of chasing the bag. Yeah, just being super thirsty, you know what I'm talking about? You don't care who you hurt in the process. You ain't trying to check IDs. It's like, bruh. Talking about some pimping, like, bro.
Burns, a survivor who was trafficked into prostitution out of the foster care system as well. She has now made it her life's mission to save victims like the ones from this case, founding the Teen Project, which provides wraparound services to foster and at-risk young women. She believes the system is broken for everybody involved.
I am very sold on hurt people, because I see the girls, I know the stories. I know the stories of the men that have taken them, and it's all a failed system. It's all going to go back to the broken system, because a lot of the kids that you see on the street that were gang members were in the system themselves, whether they were in juvenile hall, group homes, or foster homes. They were in that broken system, and they came out unhealed, unhelped.
Now, 5 of those suspects pleaded not guilty today, and the trial has now been set for early October.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. That's crazy. She said that, bro. I just said that. You know, it's a trip, right? I think we dealing with a case of, like, some real mental health, failed system type shit, right? And it's crazy, right? Because certain people was afforded other opportunities, bro. Chances to do other things with their life. They want to steal, feel me? That's how you know you're going down the wrong road, bro. Nigga showing you like, yeah, this what you doing. This what you doing right here. This ain't cool. This right here, this cool. Feel me? It's you know. Hopefully they, bro, get a chance to, rehabilitate themselves, bro. Learn from their mistakes. Don't be so thirsty. You not checking IDs. You just want some money, bro. Like I say, motherfuckers just chasing some money that they don't care who get hurt in the process.
And if convicted as charged, some could be facing life in prison. Reporting live from Westwood, I'm Chelsea Edwards, Fox 11 News.
Chelsea, I'm looking at those photos there, thinking of the industry of sex trafficking, and these suspects all seem fairly young.
Yeah, a lot of them, most of them, I would say in their early 20s, very young. And the ringleader, just 25 years old, and a woman as well. Experts say they often use women that are in the system themselves. They use them to get these younger girls to trust them before bringing them in to the same system that they're in. It's a horrible cycle.
Yeah, just a sick industry. About the victims, do we have any idea how many there are, and are they all from the Southern California area?
Those are questions that were not answered today. Today, the focus was on the indictment and getting these people off the streets and into federal custody. So, no, we're waiting on details on where they are now and how they're doing.
All right. Glad we're bringing this to light, and good work by agents for sure. Okay, Chelsea, thanks so much.
Well, you know what I will say, right, bro? They all innocent until found guilty or whatever the case is. I wouldn't put, it's not about the people putting these shit on them. Nigga, the Elroys put them on one time on their ass. What you talking about? Yeah, bro, now you gotta see, you got some legal litigation you gotta go through for this weird ass shit. It's just, I feel like it'd be people, bro, involved in things, like I say, hurting people in the pursuit of price, in the pursuit of happiness, right? And it's a trip, right? Because it's for one, you involved in some shit where it's like what you think this is just like a career path that you supposed to be doing or whatever the case is for some people, but you think this shit is just something that like, oh yeah, I'm about to get some money, and you don't motherfuckers don't be even having no ism for one, no respect for the game, and you ain't even operating properly. You run around here manipulating little kids. What you can't get a grown bitch give you some paper, or it's just, you know what I'm talking about, bro? It'd be strange activity, right? And the type of environment we in, right? Where it's like survival with a fetish type shit. Motherfucker will look at a weak motherfucker or somebody who's vulnerable and try to exploit that, bro. Take advantage of it. It's wild, right? It's a trip because a motherfucker come from peculiar circumstances they self, right? Don't know a way out. Doing what they learn behavior, practicing learned behavior, you know what I'm talking about, and doing what they think is cool. And it's a trip, bro. Like I say, you got a glimpse, you got some insight now, foe. You know what I'm talking about? It's up to you. It's crazy. Hopefully, man, if they do give y'all some time, hopefully you use it, bro, to get your mind right. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nigga out there, nigga, what? Like, what? Nigga, you out there fighting the little hoes and doing this, doing that, bro. All right, nigga, shit just don't look good on camera, P. You feel me? It don't look good, period. It's not good. Facts. It's crazy, right? Because remember when they say the game is to be sold and not told? Really, certain people didn't even want certain people money because they didn't want them, and knowing how to take advantage of somebody, right? Using certain powers for evil, this, that, and the third, or whatever have you. It's crazy, right? Pimping, it come from back in the day, right? It was a hustle, another hustle in a way for certain people to make a way without the man. Now it's just like, it's crazy, right? Because we all the way in 2025, people still need to make a way without the man, or they want to, but they got this shit sold up. Yeah, they gonna keep doing, they're going to keep coming to do these raids, do these sweeps or whatever. Certain people who operate without, in the correct fashion, and who ain't planning to make this shit a career path, this, that, and the third. Because you motherfuckers is in the game. Even some of the little females, they in this shit. They in the game, whatever have you. They playing, thinking it's a joke. It's cool to you feel me, put your boots on and put a smile on and this, that, and the third. But when you run around here playing, acting like everything is a game, everything in a game, it's time to, certain things is put there in order for you to elevate, in order for you to make a way. But certain people, they disrespect it, bro. They disrespect the essence of everything, and they think certain shit is a game and a joke, and they act like they having fun, bro. Yeah, but you know, prayers to them, bro. Prayers to both parties involved, everybody, man. Hopefully they find a way out. Hopefully they can get their mind right. They learn from it, get better from it, this, that, and the third, bro. And whatever have you, my nigga. I understand, nigga, being in America, right? Mobbing in this, it feel cold and heartless, right? But in this case, two negatives won't make a positive, bro. Yeah, it's sold up. You do anything stupid, nigga, you operating out of pocket, it's gonna get you right, bro, one way or another. So, you know, you want to get yourself in alignment and correctness, bruh. It's just too much to talk about. Like, certain people, when you get certain, we at this point right now to be explaining certain things, nigga, that you should know, it get bad, bro. Yeah, nigga, but y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. I'll talk out your off, man. You know, like, nigga ain't never on board with no little kids being exploited, right? If everybody's running around this bitch acting like kids, though, this is what.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga